Pete?
Hello.
Pete, hi. Come round a little bit actually, there's only 3 people, so come and join us. Okay, so I'm Pete. I'm going to show you about virtual tours. Are we okay with English? Is that okay? I'll try and keep mainly to pictures so it makes it easier. You use Google Maps to find an address? Have you seen Google Street View? Okay. So that basically? So Google photographed many streets. That's my office there. And these are the clouds of the UK. They're usually there. So Google have used the same technology now and started using it in museums and galleries. Have you heard of Google's art project? Okay, so this allows us to use the same technology to actually look around a virtual museum. Now this is the real Van Gogh Museum in Holland, in Amsterdam. And we can just drag around by just simple mouse, moving around the whole area. Or we can use these arrows to move forwards and backwards. We can even just spin around in use your keys and just spin around. The really good bit as well on this is that, have you been to this gallery? Anybody been to Van Gogh Museum? Okay. I've been to this gallery and I spent a few hours there, but I still didn't see everything. You can zoom in quite well and see the artwork. This actually allows you to see a high resolution version. And just down here we have a little zoom control. You can actually zoom in. So far, you can see every individual brush stroke that Van Gogh did. Every single dot. Now, several pieces of artwork are available. We've shot many of them. So you can see self-portrait. Again, see the detail of the brushwork. If you're studying art, that's amazing to see the way that he produces the brushwork. And we have many galleries available. National Gallery in Berlin. We have the Uffizi in Florence. The Museum of Modern Art in New York, Tate in Britain, about 15 galleries. Now those are very famous galleries, but also very rich galleries. So how do you do the same thing yourself for free? Do you recognise this? Memento Park?
Yes.
Now we shot this on Saturday with a mobile phone. And this is exactly the same idea. You can zoom in, you can zoom out. This is basically just a series of pictures in a circle and it just stitches them together. And this is quite good, but we can do better. I shot this in the UK about 3 months ago. And each of these boxes, these squares, are actually different pictures. And it's actually placing them in the correct order at the right angle, so they all work together. Now this piece of software is called Photosynth by Microsoft. Photosynth. It's by Microsoft. And he actually understands those two pictures. That's one picture, and this is a separate picture. But he understood that that's the same thing. He knew to lay them. This is an Orthodox church in America. And this person's taken many, many more photos. Like 200 photos. And we can use the same thing to zoom in and spin around. We can zoom in.
Design section. So here is a and this is more practical.
So in the same way as on Google Art Project, we could spin around and walk around, and then we could get the high resolution pictures. We can sort of do the same here. You can see very high. Just at each one of the saints going around. And so this basically is just a series of pictures taken with a digital camera, and then you upload the pictures into the computer, and it automatically stitches them all together in the correct order and free of charge. Next door. This was just done on the phone and just automatically stitched together. But we can do one more as well. If I press compass mode, it now understands which way I'm pointing the phone. So the doors are there in that room, and then the stage is over there. And then obviously, you know, there's the benches, everything's in exactly the place it would be in.